So you use step 4 when you know an angle and at least one length of the triangle. But you've got to know the angle and one length of the triangle to use the SOHCAHTOA rule. However, what happens if you know 2 lengths but no angle? This is the key now, and this is step 5. If you know at least, you've got to know at least 2 lengths. If you know 2 lengths of that triangle, no matter it's 2, and you want to determine any angle in that triangle, you can, using the inverse function of SOHCAHTOA. And it looks like this on your calculator. It'll be sin to the -1, cosine to the -1, or tan to the -1. You use the second function on your calculator. You'll have a thing saying second function, and you'll see sin to the -1. That means the inverse function. This is saying what angle will give you the answer. So if you know an angle and a length, you use SOHCAHTOA. If you don't know the angle, you just know 2 lengths, you use the inverse function to find out what the angle would be. Yeah? Determine the angle here when you have the following measurements. Yeah, we've got these measurements here. Well, we know the length opposite and we know the length adjacent. So what function we're going to use? Well, we're going to use the tan. The tan of the angle equals the opposite divided by the adjacent. So the tan of the angle equals 13 divided by 5, which gives us the tan of the angle is 2.6. So to determine the angle which would produce a tangent of 2.6, you use the inverse function, or the tan to the -1, the inverse function. If you put in the inverse function of 2.6 of the tan inverse function, you will get an angle of 68.96 degrees.